from Bernie Sanders' town hall on CNN last night. I want to talk briefly about a thing that he says we shouldn't be talking about, but I still find it interesting, so we're going to. Look at this question that a young voter asked him.
My question to you is whether you'll take up the mantle of your presidential campaign, of our political revolution, and run for president in 2020.
Okay, Chris has heard me respond to that question before, in the sense that it is much too early to be talking about that. What is important for us to be doing today is not worry about who's going to be a candidate for president 4 years ago. CNN likes that. But what we have got to worry about is how we deal with the issues that impact us today, okay? And one of the things that the reasons I think we had success in our campaign, we also surprised a lot of people, is we talked about issues that people believed in, which the media often does not talk about, and the establishment doesn't talk about it. You know what? The overwhelming majority of the American people, including many people who voted for Mr. Trump, support the ideas that we're talking about. Go to Trump supporters, and you ask them whether they think it's right that so few have so much and so many have so little. Ask them if they think that we should raise the minimum wage to a living wage. Okay. Ask them if we should rebuild our infrastructure and create millions of jobs, rebuilding our roads and our bridges and our water systems. And you'll be surprised at the kind of response. What I say all over the place is that, yes, of course there are differences in this country on issues like choice or on gay rights. And I support a woman's right to choose, and I support gay rights. But on many economic issues, you would be surprised at how many Americans hold the same views. Very few people believe what the Republican leadership believes now. Tax breaks for billionaires and cutting Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. If 10% of the American people, I'm going to ask a question, fair question, right now in this audience. How many people believe that we should give hundreds of billions of dollars in tax breaks to the top 1% and then cut Social Security and Medicare? Please raise your hand. Chris, what's the answer? See any hands going up?
None.
That is exactly what the Republican leadership, I'm not exaggerating, that is what they believe. But the main goal is not, don't worry about who's going to run for president. Worry about all of you getting involved in the political process, honoring those people who fought and died for democracy.
Okay. I would not have answered the question on the basis of that guy's tie. On your tie alone. I refuse to answer your question.
Tiebreaker.
Okay. Oh, the tiebreaker.
Yeah, okay. Inside thing. Don't worry about it.
Okay. So, of course, he's right that it's too early to discuss it, and they love to discuss it. By the way, credit to both CNN and Chris Cuomo for doing a town hall with Bernie after the election, still talking about the issues, giving him a platform, and it seems like it went really well and it was very wildly popular. And my guess is that it probably rated well, and so they should keep on doing it.
They've done several. I imagine it's because they're doing well.
That's right. So credit where credit is due. Okay, and I know that we're not supposed to talk about it, except that I have to confess that that answer got me a little excited.
Oh, that's exactly why I wanted to cover this, because that's exactly the answer that I expect and not the answer that I was worried about.
Because, no, the answer that you should be worried about, and the one that any standard politician would have given is, oh, no. We ran, I'm not talking about that race. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I'm focusing on my state. I'm in the Senate.
When he says it's too early to talk about it,
then suddenly
you're like, wait a minute. So that means there could come a time when we can talk about it. And so he's vibrant, and so people talk about his age, but Trump's, has a similar age. They're, I think, 4 years apart. So it's not like, it's not like there's a 36-year difference. And then I thought, the thing that I got really excited about is, number one, that point he just made there at the end about, hey,
great.
Yeah, who you wanted for tax cuts for billionaires, or would you like to protect Social Security? If we frame elections that way, we're going to kill Republicans. We're going to destroy them.
Wait a second. Wait, hold on, really fast. The small business owner he just burned didn't even raise his hand.
Okay, now, then I thought, oh my God, please let it happen. Because, not because of the Republicans, and not because we would win, although those things are very, very true. Because I want to go back and talk to my Democratic friends about how, but Bernie couldn't have won. The guys who supported Hillary Clinton. Oh no! But when Bernie runs an election, they'll call him a socialist, and then they'll bring down his numbers. He couldn't possibly beat Trump. Maybe we find out. Come and see. Fix the media. Be the media. Come join us. tytnetwork.com/join.